up for Rajneesh Dewan!
People have all asked me, like, why do you do comedy? Like, if you are a professor. I'm like fucking 10-year-old prof, man. In a government big university. I'm not going to tell which one, but yes. Google me. So, why do you do comedy? And I've often thought about that life choice. Like, why do I risk my dignity in front of people high on beer and pot and then get paid with nachos on a good day? So I don't have any daddy issues or mommy issues or any of the other first world fucked up shit that goes on here. No. I do comedy because people ask me stupid questions and I have to respond. And comedy is just created. So I'm going to give you a couple of, like, 3 real examples. This dude from my university who knows that I'm a professor with the Department of English, who knows that I have a fucking PhD in English, asked me, "Hey, you're new from India, how come your English is so good?" I said, "Same reason your English is good, colonialism." I was sitting in the faculty lounge, right? Having my lunch, drinking and reading an academic journal. And this woman comes, she's probably a staff member, comes, sits next to me after a small talk of a couple of minutes, asks me, "Are you a student here or are you visiting someone?" I said, "No, I'm a prowler on campus looking for a cougar." Is this the library? And then I'm walking down the streets of Chilliwack and this guy, probably taking Spanish 101, says, "Hola! ¿Cómo estás?" I was like, "Está bien? Not a Mexican though." "Oh, India? Sat Sri Akal." Then he show off. I said, "Yeah, sure. Sat Sri Akal, more of a Sikh greeting. I am a Hindu." "Oh, so what do you guys say when you say hello?" "We say namaste." "Oh, you are like yoga." "Yes, I'm yoga. I'm from a culture that created yoga." Okay, yeah, because, white people couldn't tolerate Kama Sutra, so we created yoga for them. A softer version of it.
Softer version.
Another reason I do comedy is because of fucking stereotypes, right? So I was in, you must have guessed by now, I'm pretty rich. So. Not because I have a blueberry farm or a trucking company, no. So my first week in Canada, I go to a fancy restaurant, have some fancy wine, some fancy dinner. And the bill came to like $75. I gave her 100. I said, "Keep the change." What do you expect to hear from a waitress who gets a $25 tip and a $75 bill?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You know what she said? She looked at the bill, she looked at me, she looked at the bill again, she looked at me, and then she said, "Are you sure?" What the fuck is that supposed to mean? She said, "Don't take me wrong, but I've been told that Indians are cheap." I said, "Who told you that?" She took the name of a very prominent comedian in Canada who has a set where he says Indians are cheap and that we can out-cheap the Jews. I don't know any Jews, but if anyone thinks that Indians are cheap, come to our wedding one day. The amount of money you spend on one Indian wedding, you can buy a fucking condo in Vancouver. And a bungalow in Chilliwack. Yeah, and Ryan, have you been to an Indian wedding?
No, I have not.
Go there, dude. Crash it. Nobody cares. There are like 1,000 people there, no assigned seating, and we have all kinds of. See, a white guy at an Indian wedding is like a black guy on Fox News. You acknowledge his presence, but you know it's not relevant. And we have all kinds of food there, Indian, Greek, Chinese, everything. All Indian style, by the way. families get separated over there. People are calling each other, hey honey, hey, where are you? Oh, I'm somewhere around butter chicken, where are you? I got confused between fish pakoda and Manchurian. What the fuck is Manchurian? It's Indian style Chinese food. And then there's a fucking stereotype about our dancing that we're trying to screw a light bulb or something. No. You know the amount of liquor that is served at a typical Indian wedding is more than the amount of liquor the whole city drinks on St. Patrick's Day. And when you've had so much liquor, you feel that the sky is gonna fall on your head.